Hey everybody, Mrthefanboy here. This is my review. This is my late review of the UFC 166 show that just ended hours ago. I wanted to review this show as soon as it ended, but I had computer problems that I just recently took care of now. And I must say, this show was awesome. Everything about this show was awesome. Awesome fights, awesome production values. I love the new UFC deal with Fox. This show from beginning to end was awesome. First, you started off with Joe Rogan and Mike Goldberg running down the card, getting you hyped for the show, running down for the card. I was getting hyped every minute. Then the preliminaries that aired on Fox Sports 1 were pretty awesome. I fell asleep through most of them, but the two I saw were pretty awesome. The two I saw was KJ Noon defeating George Stropoulos by decision in a pretty awesome fight, in a pretty good fight, and in the middleweight fight, what's the guy's name again? Tim Boych defeated CB Dalloway in another pretty good fight. It went the distance decision. Then now for the main card, John Dobson defeated Daryl Montag in the flyweight division by KO at 4 minutes and 13 seconds in the first round. This was a pretty awesome fight to start off the show. The next fight of the night was one of the fights I was looking forward to. Sean Jordan versus Gabriel Gonzaga. I got this prediction wrong. Gabriel Gonzaga surprisingly defeated Sean Jordan by TKO in the first round in 1 minute and 33 seconds. I wanted Sean Jordan to win, and I was hoping he would, and I thought he was gonna win. But this was a pretty awesome fight while it lasted. Best 1 minute and 33 seconds I've ever seen. Next fight, Gilbert Melendez defeated Diego Sanchez in the lightweight division by unanimous decision. The whole fight went the distance. All right, now time for the double main event. That was Daniel Cormier versus Roy Nelson and Velasquez and Dos Santos 3. Going to start off with the first heavyweight fight. Daniel Cormier defeated Roy Nelson by unanimous decision. I got this prediction right. I predicted that Daniel Cormier was going to win. Roy Nelson is way better than he used to be, but Daniel Cormier, in my opinion, is way better. He's way better in every way possible. And the main event was Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. And this match was awesome. This match was awesome, back and forth. Cain Velasquez, it started off even, but as the fight went along, Cain Velasquez started controlling the fight. The fans appear to have been booing the fight, but once Cain Velasquez knocked Junior Dos Santos down and almost knocked him out, the fans, it got good. Junior Dos Santos barely managed to stand up twice, and finally, in the fifth round, Junior Dos Santos takes down Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez does some switch maneuver out of the and barely knocks out Junior Dos Santos. Junior Dos Santos with a punch to the head in round 5 at 3 minutes and 9 seconds to retain the UFC Heavyweight Championship. This was an awesome fight. Like I said, both men started off even, but as the fight went along, Velasquez started controlling it. Then the fans really didn't appreciate the technical display until Velasquez knocked Dos Santos down, and then they got excited. This fight was awesome. Good technical, bloody heavyweight fight. This was an awesome fight. I was looking forward to this fight. I've been looking forward to this fight the minute it was announced back in July or September, and finally glad I caught it. Like I said, everything was awesome. I love the production values. I love this new deal UFC has with Fox. The UFC, in my opinion, has been way better now that they got rid of old guys like Tito Ortiz, Rampage, and as much as I like him, Brock Lesnar. I love Brock Lesnar, but I prefer him in WWE. And I'm also glad they got rid of Kimbo Slice. That guy really killed the UFC product. But the UFC is awesome. All the fights I've been watching, all the pay-per-views I've been seeing have been good. And I can't wait for the next one, but which is Fight Night Machida versus Munez. This was like I said, this was just an awesome pay-per-view. Um, from start, this is how you do pay-per-view. WWE needs to learn this is how you do pay-per-view. I hope UFC continues to grow, gain fans, and hopefully one day put WWE out of business, buy them or something. All right, Mr. the Fanboy out.